sports ever.
I always loved the stripes and the way they stood out on a pitch. Doesn't matter where you were playing, what stadium you were in, these boots stood out, always. Looking back and thinking of iconic moments, wearing such an iconic boot, scoring my first goal for England in a World Cup, actually on my mum's birthday, and then obviously winning the Champions League, European Cup in Barcelona. That night was such a special night, but that is one image actually that I've got in my house of my boot on top of the trophy, which is slightly disrespectful to the trophy, but
you own it then, and you've won it.
But we'd won it. It was our trophy for the year. So once Sir Alex Ferguson let me wear other coloured boots, I was never going back to a black boot. To be honest, it was something that I kind of always went for a brighter colour, not because I wanted to stand out on the pitch, but because consciously every time I looked down or I was receiving the ball or kicking the ball, I felt I had more connection.
Accelerator is one of the most beautiful products Adidas ever made. I think it's really incredible.
And it's just something that I feel that would really work, on the street side, on the obviously the pitch side. I mean, imagine that with those stripes. It'd be so cool. The idea of football and street coming together 15, 20 years ago, it would have been seen as being disrespectful, but these days, it's all about combining that.
You were probably the first player to do that, be as well known for on-pitch style as on-pitch playing style, and kind of bringing all of this world of fashion and music and sport and putting it all together.
My mum had a washing line outside, and I used to take the wooden clips off of it and actually put them on the tongue so the next morning it'd be perfect. I actually sewed an elastic on once just to see how it worked, and it did, and then obviously the idea was to do that on all my boots, and it kind of worked. The tongue part was an important part back in the day, but times have changed. I think talking about the colourways, I would love to do a triple white boot personally. It's something that I love.